Drop test car. Well, alright. Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. So all the way from Texas, I have RC Basher Boy's Glamis. This is the first time I've seen a Vatera Glamis, and this thing is sweet. It is set up like a buggy, kind of like a four-seater. Two-wheel drive with paddle tires on the back. Got your groove tires up front. The shocks look nice. There's a aluminum cap on them. Feel real good. Not sure what weight oil he has in there. There's some LEDs. You got two up front, and then you got the four up on the roof rack. I think this driver's head glows in the dark too. Yep, glows in the dark. And you have a body clip up front, and it looks like a few screws maybe hold everything together. Not really sure, but I do have to get this body off because I want to bind this. Really liking the way these shocks look. There is a Racer's Edge 4-pole 4000 kV motor, and it's paired up with a Sidewinder 3. Underneath the rig, there's a little turn dial. It's a little tough to turn, but it is turnable. And that's where your battery goes. And this rig is set up with the Dean's plug. I have Traxxas batteries, but I do have an adapter. So I'm in good shape. This thing is super cool. Really love the way it looks. But there are no free rides, and I got some work to do on this. Like I said, I gotta bind up my Spectrum DX5R to the receiver, and I need to install the buggy flags. This is the Vatera VTR24, a bunch of numbers that you can read, flag set, or the Floggen set. Set the drapeau. Alright, so I'm gonna crack into this thing and get going. So I got the front hood off. There was two clips on the sides, clip up top, and that got the hood off. Now I'm gonna go ahead and figure out how to get into this thing. Alright, so I figured it out. There are screws at the bottom of this thing. You take those screws out and you can easily pop off the top. Now I have access to the receiver and I have access to the back, so I can put those flags in. The receiver box is pretty cool. Little turn dial. Locks it, unlocks it, comes right off. Pretty cool. Inside the rig there's an SR210. So this will easily bind up to my DX5R. Alright, so everything is bound up to my DX5R, and I'm going to go ahead and get these flags on. And just like that, I got the flags installed on my RC Basher Boy's Glamisphere. So I'll go ahead and get the body back on, and I am pretty much ready to go give this thing a rip. Alright, so the four screws that hold the top cage on, 1, 2, and there's 2 on the other side, they're back in, cage is back together. I did go ahead and remove the side panel just as I was trying to figure things out. So I will put the side panel back on. They are 1.5mm screws. And yeah, then I'll go ahead and stick the front on and this thing will be back together. So everything is back together. I got my jumper plugged into the Dean's plug so I can go ahead and put a 2S battery in there. And I'm ready to go ahead and give this thing a rip. So let's get it outside. Man, was that fun. That was awesome. Those paddle tires, they grip in. They were kicking dirt everywhere, rocks, dirt, everything. And this thing wants to go. Now I ran it about half throttle. I never really got into full throttle because I didn't want to take any chances with anything. But I was really curious to see how it performed, and it is a ton of fun. And I think I'll find a home for this. I think I'll put it right up on my shelf next to my UDR. Nah, I'm just kidding. But final thoughts, this thing is awesome. It's kind of a shame Vatera stopped making them because this thing is a ton of fun. Two-wheel drive, really digs in. Those paddle tires are awesome. Probably be really fun on really loose sand or beach, something like that. Many thanks to RC Basher Boy. Really appreciate you sending this to me, letting me try this out. This thing's a ton of fun. So I'm gonna go ahead, clean it up, get all the dirt, everything else out of it, box it up, and send it back to Texas. But if you like what you saw, please click that like button. don't forget to subscribe. Check out RC Basher Boy's channel. He's got 3 of these things. And he's got a million other cars as well. A lot of good content, good running videos. Definitely check him out. Have a great day, and I will see you all soon. Take care for now. And about the only thing left to do now is to put my brand on it. I'll stick it on the bottom. Axiomatic approved.